Hi everyone, it's Monday night, the 27th of July, and it's day 209 of Living the Dream. My power statement that I wrote down last night for today said this: after morning routine, and I'm up in my office and have completed my workday schedule checklist, I'll launch my focus group Facebook ad. Period. Well, let me read my workday schedule just so you have a sense of this and what my morning routine is. It's right here. I'm going to read it really quick. First thing when you wake up, begin the win the morning, win the day routine by going into the bathroom and splashing cold water on your face. Bam! Oh, it really woke me up this morning. I was a little tired because I stayed up a little late last night. That cold burst of cold water is fantastic. Number 2, make your bed. Kathleen was already up and going. She went out and did some swimming at a rec center, so I made the bed by myself. Do 2 minutes of rapid in and out breathing like that, and then slow breathing. The high breathing I do with my high reach poses and my hugging arm swings. I do the slow breathing, and then the high touch lows, touching my toes, raise my hands, touch my toes. Great little exercise. Now I go downstairs and read the win the morning, win the day routine, which I did this morning, and then I prepare a little hot drink to sip as I meditate in my mindfulness time. Number 5, during your mindfulness time, meditate, express love for those you love in your mind and think about all that you have been given, and then go to the movies. And now do 20 minutes of low energy exercises, and then slowly increase things till I get to be stronger and stronger and stronger, more dynamic. Number 7 is now fix and eat a nice breakfast while you relax and catch up on little news, and then now go to work, either to your office in your home or go to your office where your job is. Next, mine's upstairs. Now go to work, either to the office. So that's what I did, upstairs. Next, check your email box and answer your most important emails. Now review your checking account. See if there's any things you need to handle, any issues. Now prioritize the to-do list for today. Make sure there's at least one exciting and one fun task to do, and take your success pills. And that's my success pills that I have right here. And I've got that quoted. My success principle says success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile dream or goal. Then my key success word is vision, and dwelling on that. And then I think of be strong, be bold, be resolute, and be the real me. And then I watch and listen to a music video called The Eye of the Tiger, and then The Champion by Carrie Underwood. Those are my 2 fired up songs, medicines I take in the morning. And then I ponder in my mind the law of predication. So that's this month's success medicine, my vitamins. Okay? And then it says at the end of the day, do your evening notes and then do my video, which I'm doing, and answer those end of the day success questions. So that's my work list, and so that's what I've been doing. After I went through my to-do list this morning to see if I wanted to reprioritize anything before I took the plunge, and clicked on that publish button to launch my Facebook focus group ad, this is what I had for my to-do list right here. And you see that? It says B-Day. Today, the 27th of July, is my birthday. Number 1, most important, click publish. Number 2, enjoy my birthday. And that's the fun task. My exciting task was watch the campaign stats come in throughout the day. And then check my accounts and check my emails and enjoy my birthday. Bam! I love doing that. That's for darn sure. Well, since it's the end of the day, let me run through the list of questions Croy suggests that you ask yourself at the end of each day of my success routine. He says, get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty? Or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning with power? My birthday day, absolutely. My Win the Morning routine does that every morning. Were you productive throughout your day? I'm going to get to that. Did you get the most important things done? I'm going to talk about that. Did you move your goals forward? I'm going to share a few thoughts about that. I'm holding off for a reason. Did you show up as the person you wanted to? I absolutely came up here excited. I had some exciting things on that list. So yeah, I couldn't help but want to get up here. What about your personal time with Kathleen or a birthday day? She's so sweet. She's so supportive. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I was present for her, and she was present with me. It was a great, and she brought presents to me. Anyhow, it's my birthday. It was great. In summary of these get honest with yourself questions, I asked myself this: were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? Did you keep your commitments and promises that you made to yourself this morning as you started your day? Well, I was pretty direct with myself this morning. I had one thing on my mind, and that was to go into Facebook's ad manager and find my ad and find the publish button and click. Bam! Done. So yes, I kept my promise. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you go to the movies, and did you make time for them? And were there any new movies that your two amigos put onto the screen of your mind during the day today? And if there were, what were they all about? Well, after I watched my must-see TV favorite 5 movies, I pre-played in my mind people seeing my ad come in their news feed and clicking on the video and watching it and not getting off so quick because it grabbed them. It's people looking to find a business. That's how I imagine in my mind pre-playing successful ad campaign. And the ad said right on the front of it, that's what they see and click on it, is free business coaching for beginner entrepreneurs. Well, next, Croy asked, was there anything that didn't go well today, Marty? In other words, was there one thing you could have done better? And what was the one thing that would make all the difference going forward? Another way he says is, what's the one thing you'd want to get done tomorrow? Even if the day goes sideways doing it, you'd still feel successful and like you accomplished great things because you got it done. What would that one thing be? And once you discover what that is and define it and identify it, turn it into a power statement so you can start your day strong tomorrow. Well, once I clicked on that publish button, because I finished all these other things, and I got it up and I go, click! Once I clicked on that publish button, I saw my one ad set say active, and it has a little column where it says active right by it, and that one was a good sign. And the other one said review, because I had made some changes, Saturday, whatever. And then it just a few minutes time, it changed to rejected. Oh man, that surprised me big time. I thought I had done everything correctly and was anticipating watching the stats come in real time. Well, that didn't happen. In fact, I spent almost the entire rest of the day trying to find out what the problem words were or what link was incorrect or whatever the Facebook's issues had, reading up on it. I even printed it into sheets of paper and read through it, and I go, man, I didn't say words free, and so I changed a few things, and I don't know, it still said in review because I had changed again, hit publish again towards about 4:30, 4:45 today, and so it said review. So I let it run, and it took a long time. Well, I'll talk about what happened later, but by the end of the day, I had sent out an assignment to my 2 amigos to come back with ideas to help me, to support me with finding support material on what I should do next to solve this problem. Oh man, so stressful. But I know I don't want to let that stress and that negative. I know it's me. I just don't understand. There's something I'm not doing right. And that's okay. I'm going to figure it out. Well, within minutes, the idea came to me. Those 2 amigos are fantastic. They came to me to use Upwork. It's a little hiring platform where you post jobs that we want people to do that are moonlighting, doing other things that you need done at a different rate than you normally have to pay normally. And so I went on that hiring platform, and I used it about almost 2.5 years ago to find tele-appointment setters that did my appointment presentations set up for me to call and talk about my email marketing. That's how I got my clients, and it just was great. And to find business owners wanting to do email marketing so I could tell them my story. Well, that's what I decided to write down for my power statement for tomorrow. My power statement for tomorrow said, because it's still saying rejection or reject, I will set up a new job in Upwork to find Facebook advertising gurus who are willing to become my coach, on setting up my Facebook ad. Well, next is to answer the question that came up with as part of my getting honest with myself routine, and that is, were there any mistakes or failures I had or that I made today that I can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, obviously, I made a mistake, and maybe more than one, since my ad came back rejected. I can take this failure and turn it into a tool of success, and I'm calling it use my own medicine. Use my own medicine. What I mean by that is I preach the need for a coach. Obviously, I'm going to be a business coach for beginner entrepreneurs. And I go a video and I talked about the need that there's so many different courses in life that people get coaches for. A lot of them, right? In fact, my focus group ad includes me saying why having a coach is so important. So I need to be honest with myself too. And so I need to get a coach to help me set up my Facebook ad. And I'm going to list that job for $25 an hour and do a Zoom call with them so I can capture it on video. And this would be great that I can use for my clients later on. I'll just put it on my website and boom. And this is my first experience. It's so great to have Zoom and record those videos and have that available and find a coach to help me and I know I can find one that'll do it for $25 an hour. That's my expectation. So I'm going to do that in the morning. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? I talked about what I can do better. Oh, man. And now it's what I can do well, and then thank you. So I think my biggest success today was coming up with the idea to my mind, and they came to me saying, we're here. Was getting my two amigos to come back so quickly with the reminder that I used Upwork almost 2.5 years ago, and it worked then, and so I'm sure it's going to work now. And so I'm going to get some responses to that job offer tomorrow, and I'll be able to get on and hopefully solve the issue. The next step of my end of the day success routine is to rate my day's effort. And so I gave today a 5. I gave it a 5 because I only worked at the rate of 5 today, and that was because of my failure to launch an active, successful campaign that I had to take a lot of time searching and correcting and trying this and trying that, trying to figure out for myself, what didn't and wasn't working. And so I couldn't move these things along like I had hoped today until my two amigos came back with the idea to get a coach. Approach it like in a coach. Not a $200 campaign job, but $25 an hour, and I've got it pretty well there, and we'll see how that goes. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and we'll see how it comes out. So, bam! That's what I'm going to get done tomorrow, and then I'm going to launch the ad. Okay. I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says opportunity is not just for the other guy or gal. Fact. Far too often I hear people saying things like, I don't know why, but it always seems like the other guy or gal gets the opportunities and I don't. Or I'm just unlucky that way. Or I have this handicap, and so obviously you can see why I'm licked before I even have a chance at the opportunity. Or I'm just a nobody. I don't have anything what they're looking for. This kind of thinking and self-depreciating talk is self-defeating. All of us need to fight this kind of negative thinking and speaking, or we'll sabotage and block our opportunity, just like an eclipse blocks the light of the sun. We all need to understand that opportunity is not just for the other guy or gal. Opportunity is a possibility for you and for me. If that's the truth, though, but we have to accept it and welcome it. If we don't, then we're blocking it off. A plant may wither and die if we don't water it and give it enough sunshine, right? The same is true of opportunity. Don't let opportunity die while you have a chance. No, while you have the responsibility to nourish it and help it grow in your life. Man, the next thing I'm grateful for is the law of contentment. This law says contentment is the only real wealth. And that's according to Alfred Nobel. He was a Swedish chemist, engineer, inventor, businessman, and philanthropist. I think I talked about weeks ago. Nobel held 355 patents and accumulated a vast sum of money or wealth. And when he died in 1896, most people, including his family, were shocked upon learning that he willed it all, or I should say the majority of his fortune, into a trust. And the Nobel Prizes trust was born. Do you know the Nobel Prize for this? No, that's the man. Now consider Winston Churchill, who said, success is not the absence of wealth, nor the experience of failure. Winston Churchill was a British statesman, as you know, and the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during World War II. The Germans, all that. I think I have shared this before, but Mr. Churchill said, success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. I suspect Mr. Churchill was indeed content at the end of his life, and probably during his entire adult life, because he maintained his enthusiasm for life and was content with the fruit of his labors. Next, I'm grateful for Oscar Wilde, who said this, success is a science. If you have the conditions, you'll get the results. So matter of fact, isn't that something? If we can look for, believe in, its possibilities for ourselves, and then approach our success like Alfred Nobel, Winston Churchill, and Oscar Wilde have all taught, we truly will be living the dream. So there you go. So ends another day on my journey to business alignment. It was quite a day. The struggle of not being able to launch and having my birthday was kind of a yin-yang kind of thing, but it was a great day. Like every night before, I'll be back here tomorrow night, sitting right here at my computer, sharing another day in the life of Coach B. That's who I am now. So until then, I wish you all continued success. Good night.